Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Arran Articulates, the show where I articulate the problems in life so that you don't have to. We're here with a new episode this week. It's a solo, it's just me. Sorry to disappoint if you're expecting some company, but it is just me tonight. Live and Uncut was last Tuesday. Thank you to everyone that tuned in on that. Pretty decent show in the end. We didn't have Ian, but we made the best of it without him. I hope we'll be able to get another one of them out next week. And thank you for the extra few subscribers that I've gained over the course of the week. Obviously, I'll keep on saying it, but please share out to friends, family, relatives, animals. Get your hamsters watching it. Get whatever animals you got watching it. Stick an iPad in the fish tank. Get the fish to subscribe if you've got one. Just get anyone subscribing. Well, I want to be hitting. I want 100. I want 100. As fast as I can now, so please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe. That's my advice to you tonight if you can. On tonight's show I plan to go a little bit more in detail about British summertime and why that needs to stop. So let's just get into it.
I'll be the judge of that. Imagine like
Right, here we are then. New episode. It's been a busy week. I was wondering whether I'd have a chance to even get a show out there this week. Actually, it's been quite busy, but I found some time. Got to give the people what they want. So here we are again. I hate to revisit something, but a few people have commented since the show in which I discussed birthday cards. I've genuinely fundamentally had enough now. I went to the shops last weekend because it was my mum and dad's anniversary this week on Monday, right? And I went in to the card shop. I mean, I was moaning about it the whole time. Like, why am I doing this? You know my opinion on that. But when I got in there and I started looking, I realised, why is there so many cards for one event from so many different people as well? So I needed an anniversary card for my mum and dad from me. But then I suddenly realised that they do anniversary cards to grandparents from a child. And I was like, well, I'm going to have to get one from my daughter now as well, aren't I? So there's two for that one. Then I thought, well, as I'm here, may as well get Mother's Day sorted as well, wouldn't I? Oh, God. So I had to get a Mother's Day card from me to my mum. I had to get a Mother's Day card to my mum from my daughter on Mother's Day. What the hell is that? That's your nan. What? That's just jumping on Mother's Day, isn't it? Nanny. If we want to do that, have an Happy Nanny's Day. Oh, actually, don't have an Happy Nanny's Day because I'm going to have to go and get cards for that as well, aren't I? Like, where'd you draw the line? There was even one, I'm not joking, there was one there from the cat. What? The cat? Who's buying cards for an anniversary from the cat? It's a cat. And if the cat really wants to send an anniversary card, well, let the bugger go out there and do it all then, because I'm not getting one from them. And I've got two cats. So that's what is that? Do they share that one? Do they write in that together, or do they get a card each and do them? Oh, from the cat. I'll tell you, if I was stood in there and someone was flicking through and they picked that up, I'll tell you, I'll just paper cut them with the card. Here, mate, come here, you fool. Oh, from the cat. But anyway, anniversary cards, Mother's Day cards. I'm getting muddled up. I'm getting Mother's Day cards, right? So I then think, oh, she's going to need one from my daughter to my own mum, wishing her a happy Mother's Day, right? It's like, here's happy Mother's Day from my next door neighbour. You haven't met my next door neighbour, but here you go. It's happy Mother's Day from her. Oh, I also got you a Mother's Day card from the chap that works at the corner shop. He says happy Mother's Day as well. Why? So there's two. Then I had to get my wife's Mother's Day card from my daughter, right? So there's another one. So in this, what I thought I was going in for one card, I've walked out with about 28,000 cards. £9 5p. £9 5p for cards. For cards. Just a card that you write in. Oh. May as well have got the ones from the cat now, haven't I? Just £9 5p. Where have they all gone? Where's those anniversary cards gone that I got mum and dad? Actually, they probably still got them up. Ask me next week. I'll tell you where they've gone. In the bin. Tell you that. Honestly, it just winds me up. It winds me up so much. But I hate to keep banging on about the same thing, but I'm going to bang on about something else that I've already mentioned in the live show, but that was the clocks changing. Now, I wasn't going to do this because I thought I've already done it, but it gets to me every single year, and I thought it deserves a full articulated rant from me tonight, and here we go. So, what refreshed my brain? This will come up on your screen, but I'm going to read it off my phone, right? It will come up on the screen in a second. Here's a Facebook status that I put up on the 27th of March 2022, right? 3 years ago. Here we go. I say it every year, but why do we put the clocks forward on the weekend? Why should I lose an hour of my time for GMT? Whack them forward on a Monday at 12 so the working day is shorter. Not a Saturday night or a Sunday morning. That's it. I'm getting the union in. I used to work for I used to do a bit of work for the union back then. I was going to start get the union in on it. Get strike up outside number 10. Right, year later, another status I've put up. It was on my memories. This is where I've saved them this week as I've seen them. Every year it pisses me off that bit more. I don't know how many more times I can do it before I take some sort of action. Why do we have to change the bloody clocks? In 1916, it was thought that the extra hour of light in the evening would preserve fuel for the war effort. Okay, great. But where's the war now? Oh yeah, there isn't one. So let's just take an hour away from everyone on their weekend. It's not like they don't go quick enough as it is. No chance of it going forward at 12 p.m. on a Monday when most people are at work and would feel happy that the day's gone a bit quicker. No, it's come out of our time. Rant over. Next year, I'm protesting outside Big Ben. I love the fact that I've referenced it's a rant 2 years ago before I even started doing this. So even then, look, you thought I just started doing this. I haven't. I've been doing this for years. It's just I've decided to record it. But why are we cocking about with clocks? Why? And I've said it there. Put the clock. If I'm gonna lose an hour, let's lose it out of something like work on a Friday. Like at 3 o'clock, it becomes 4 o'clock, or 4 o'clock becomes 5 o'clock, and everyone goes home. Oh, it's the clock's going forward. There you go. Get yourself home. That wouldn't matter, would it? But my beef comes with it being a Saturday night in a Sunday morning. So I'll be sat there. I know what's going to happen Saturday. I'm going to be having a couple of beers. I'll probably be playing some PlayStation. I'm going to check my watch. Oh, that's right. It's 11:30. That's fine. Then I'll remember. Oh no, it isn't. It's 12:30. Well, that's the end of that evening then. Going to have to go to bed soon. Then the little one's going to get all confused because that's going to mess her up. So she'll be getting up at what? She's going to get up. Well, she'll get up normal time, won't she? She doesn't know. 6:30. She normally gets up about 6:30. So I'm going to lose an hour anyway. Or then I might end up doing what I normally do and then just sort of like ignore it. Like, well, whatever, I'm not losing my hour. And then, but technically I'm going to bed then at like 1:30 when it's 12:30. And I'm just going to be a zombie on Sunday. Why are we doing it? There isn't a war on. There's not anything going on at the moment that requires the clock. Imagine if you were at work when the war was on, though. Stressful, I'd imagine, when there was a war. And then the government go, new idea. Because we're putting so much effort into winning the war. Which, let's face it, it's important. Yeah, I'm glad we did it. But imagine being someone that was working for the war effort. If you're not... We've realised people need a bit longer, so we're going to give you we're just going to make the day a bit longer now. No, I want rest. Oh, we're just going to make it longer. No, we're not going to make it longer. Just leave it as it is. Leave it as it is. And then you get the other bit that gets to me now, because the clocks go on. Every man and his dog walking round telling you that spring's coming. Oh, spring in your step. Spring's on its way. Daffodils to be out. Oh, do I care? Do I look like a man that cares? Really? How does it affect my life for the better? Oh, you can have barbecues again. You can have barbecue when you want. Have one now if you want. Have one now. Go outside, light barbecue, cook a few burgers. Absolutely the same. Yeah, but it's not sunny out there, is it? Who cares? You want the barbecue or not? Don't have one then. And let's face it, who's enjoying it anyway when it gets to like 35 degrees and we're all sat out there sweating? Should we have a barbecue this weekend? Not really, no. No, let's not, because I'm not even in the mood to talk to people because it's so bloody hot out there. Not really. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let's all sit in the garden, get sunburnt, and then get sunstroke. And then I know what'll happen. We'll all have a couple of beers because we're so hot. So we'll get some beers out of the fridge. Then we'll get pissed. And then we'll forget to put sun cream on. Then we'll end up sunburnt. And then we'll get sunstroke. And then be in bed all day the next day. And it'll still be hot. And then you'll be sweating one out in bed, like feeling terrible. Yeah, I can't wait for summer, me. Can't wait. Yeah, but at least it's lighter evenings. Not really, is it? It's not like... It's hardly like... I mean... It's hardly broad daylight at 9:30 at night, is it? It's just like... Just ever so slightly lighter than normal. And what am I doing anyway of a working week? Oh God, it's lighter evening outside. Oh, brilliant. I'll go and sit in the park. What am I doing? No, I'm not. My life's going to stay the same. Put my daughter to bed, come down here, chill out on the sofa. I'm not going to go and sit outside in the garden or start doing a job out there at 8:30, am I? Doing what? Sitting there. I can't take my PlayStation out there, can I? I mean, I could, but why would I do that? Just do it inside. It just this time of year, I'm normally such a happy-go-lucky bloke who doesn't complain about anything, and then this time of year comes and I start getting wound up. But it's the other people's happiness that winds me up. Why is everyone jumping around about it? They get excited about it, like the lighter evenings happen once every 15 years. Oh, the clocks have gone forward for the first time in 15 years and now we're going to get lighter evenings. Oh, I get you. Yeah, that's exciting. It happens every year, mate. It's only 6 months ago since they went back. I know. Oh, lighter evenings. Whoa, party. Calm down. What difference does it make to anyone's life? Really? Oh, everyone's so happy here in the summer. Are they? I'm not. I prefer winter clothing as well. I hate summer gear. I just think winter, you can wrap up. If you're cold, wrap up. If you're hot in the summer, what can you do? I can't get up in the morning and walk to the shop completely naked, can I? And go, oh, well, it's 35 degrees. I'm just really hot. I can't. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just in your face. Different when you... I bet you're a laugh when you're on holiday, mate. Yeah, I am actually a laugh when I'm on holiday, mate, actually. Because, one, I've paid for it. Two, it's totally different when you go abroad. The moment you go abroad and it's hot, it's a different heat. And I've also probably got air conditioning in wherever I'm staying. And I've probably got a massive swimming pool that probably might have a bar in the middle of it. So yeah, on holiday actually, mate, I am a laugh. All right? I'll prove it to you. Take me on holiday with you and I'll show you if I'm a laugh or not. Don't start commenting on whether you think I'm a laugh if I'm on holiday. Just because I moan about the heat over it. I'm also not on holiday, am I? Walking around in a suit trying to work. Am I? No, I'm on holiday, I'm relaxing. Try working a week. Your car's another one. That, people moan about scraping the car in the morning when it's winter. Oh, Jack Frost has been, innit? Oh, this drives me mad, this does. I'll tell you what drives me more mad. Getting into the car when it's been like 50,000 degrees hotter than the sun, hottest day of the year, and you get in your car to drive home, I can't even touch the steering wheel. God, bloody hot in here. My air conditioning packed up ages ago. That don't work. Like windows open, trying to cool the steering wheel down. Can't touch the handbrake. That's boiling hot. Whole car's just a big stick of dynamite. I can't even sit in it. And then you're driving home with the windows open. All that's doing, just blowing hot air into your face. Get home. It's like, oh, wish I was still at work. At least there's some aircon there. Get into your house, don't you? 1,000 degrees in here. Just sweating. Then you go to bed, can't sleep. Can't sleep because it's too bloody hot. Can't sleep. No quilt on you. Nothing. About 50 fans, like tower fan, bloody one of the spinning ones. Like, got a cold flannel on the top of it. Like, oh, I don't care even if it's an electrical risk. Just blow water at me. Do something. It's just so hot. And then you get into work, like the next day, barely slept, like I've had like 30 minutes sleep over the course of the entire night. Get into work and everyone's like, oh, isn't it lovely out here? Yeah, great. I'm loving life. I am loving it. Honestly, hate this time of year so much. So much. Just before I go, actually, just thought of something that happened this week, which made me laugh. I was driving in, right, and there's driving into work, and there's like this new bit of roadworks going on. No bugger working on it as normal, but you know my opinion on all of that. I'm not going to go down that. New roadworks, it's slowing everything down. My journey's increased half hour this week, just sitting in this line of traffic because they've got it on a one-way system, and it's the main stretch of road that gets me to work. So I can't. There's no other way. I've got to do it. I'm sat in it, right, the other day. Literally sat in it, like just sat there. Guy in front in a van. You know when people get annoyed that they're in the traffic. See, I used to do this a couple of years ago. I used to do this, like get really agitated that I'm sat in the traffic, turn around, drive the other way, and you move for a bit because there's no traffic going the other way, and then you think, where am I going? What am I doing? Like, and then you think you found this secret route that no one knows about, and then you go, you're on fire for a minute. You're like, oh, I found it, and then all of a sudden you've hit a load of traffic where everyone else has worked it out. So I don't do it anymore. If I'm sat in it, I'm sat in it. I don't bother trying to second guess where it is anymore. It's not worth it. So I'm sat in it, right? This guy in a van does exactly that. Gets all like wound up, like pulls out round. As he turns out, so I can see him through the window, and he sat with someone else, and he's sort of giving it all out, like, what a joke. As he turned, Southampton City Council van it was. Oh, I felt like winding my window down and just said, why are you getting annoyed at it, mate? This is all of you lot. If you're that wound up, I'll tell you what, you're obviously not going the way you wanted to go. Turn your van around, drive it to Southampton City Council head office, right? Go in there and tell them what a joke the traffic is. If anything, you should be sat in it, mate. I should be turning around. You getting all airy with it. You work for them. Oh, got to me that did. Really got. Went a bit Phil Mitchell. Hey, get out my pub, eh? What do you think you're doing? It went down the wrong hole a little bit. Right. Anyway, rant over. I'm done. British summertime, sick of it. enjoy the weekend. Enjoy your weekend that's going to be an hour less than what you should get. Sorry about that. Would be so great if your last day at work this week on Friday was an hour shorter though, wouldn't it? That would be good, but the government don't see it like that. They don't see it like that. We'll take out your time. So if you want to get involved with anything like this, I'm willing. As I said on my Facebook status, I'm up for a massive like we'll get some banners up, go stand in London. Like I'm trying to think of like a slogan. Don't be a cock, save our clocks. I don't know. I'm just thinking of stuff. Sure, we can do something with BST, like BST. See, I'd need some time. Well, I would have done it this weekend, but I'm losing an hour, so I won't be sitting down to write any slogans. But if you can think of, I'll tell you what, stick them in the chat. If you can think of a slogan, we can put on a banner and go and march outside Parliament and moan about the clocks changing. Let us know. Put them in the comments. Right, this has been Arran Articulates, a rant this evening about British summertime, so that you don't need to rant about it. Just tune into this again and watch it on replay. Enjoy losing your hour, everyone. But don't worry, spring's on its way.
Pull the blinds down, I'll be the judge of that. Imagine, like,